Today is Saturday, March 8, 2025, and I'm not going to lie, I am down pretty bad. And for this past week, I did end up finishing down 12%. This is on a week where the NASDAQ was down only 3.25%. And for the month, of course, I am down 17.79% on a month where the NASDAQ is down only 7%. However, year to date is kind of where I'm outperforming the NASDAQ. I am still up 1.88%. And this is on a year where the NASDAQ is down 4.55. And in February, I actually almost hit another milestone of $170,000. But of course, ended up giving up all of those gains, coming all the way back down to 125. So basically, I did end up losing almost $50,000 in 1 month. Even though I have been a bit detached from the market these couple months, because I've just been a bit busy. As you guys know, most of you guys that have been keeping up with my videos will know that I have been a bit detached from the market these past couple months. However, I have been noticing some pretty extreme bearish sentiment in the market. Literally this week, I had two of my buddies text me almost the exact same message, which was something about I have to sell stocks now, and oh my gosh, I'm down 30K, down 50K, blah, blah, blah. You need to hurry up and sell stocks now. And it's similar to what I've been seeing in some of my comment sections where people say that they wish that they sold Robinhood or Tesla, whatever. And on X, I've been seeing some posts. I believe it was on the bar chart account. I'll try to put it up on the screen. But bearish sentiment is almost at levels that we haven't seen since the GFC, which is the Great Financial Crisis, or the .com bust, which was really surprising for me to see because this is just a correction. Like, this is just a baby drop in the market, right? Like, this past month, the NASDAQ is only down 7%, but we already have people panicking, buying put options, which also reminds me, I saw a post on X that said we're at record-breaking levels on the put-to-call ratio, which is insane. And if you look at the S&P 500, it's doing even better than the NASDAQ. It's only down 4.77%. We are barely in a correction, but people are rushing to buy put options, to short stocks. And bearish sentiment is at levels that we haven't seen since the .com bubble. Like, are you kidding me right now? I don't really understand what all this panic is about. And if we take a look at my account, I have been depositing a little bit of money lately, but I'll just go ahead and take a look at some of the prices that my stocks are trading at. And when it comes to Robinhood, I still think this is an $85 stock. Now, obviously, I'm not a financial advisor and this isn't financial advice, but if Robinhood starts shooting back up to $80, that's basically a 2x from here. Nike, of course, I've been saying for a long time, this is a $100 stock. Pepsi, I think, is $170. Honest, I believe, is a $10 stock. PayPal, $100. SOFI, I still think it's possible for SOFI to hit $20. So I don't really understand what all the panic is about. Like, anybody that has been sitting in cash, avoiding the stock market, missing out on all these gains, should be cheering right now because we're starting to get the same or similar prices, not the same prices, because Robinhood is still up much more than it was a while back. But PayPal is back down to 70. Honest is back down to 5. Nike is back down to 78. Like, we're starting to get some pretty good deals in the market. So you would think that people would be appreciative of this drop. But no, I guess everybody just wants to panic and avoid the market and avoid depositing money, which reminds me, Robinhood actually has this new event, Gold Month thing, where if you deposit money, you get like these little entries or whatever. I don't think I'm going to win because you already know there's going to be some dude with a 10K deposit or 100K deposit that will probably end up winning. But if you deposit money right now into your Robinhood account, you'll have these little entries, right? So at least you're getting something. And if we take a look at my transaction history, I believe we left off at that Nike cash secured put down at the bottom. I am slightly down on that, but collecting $200 to sell a cash secured put on Nike, like, I'm willing to take that risk. And I did end up closing out my Honest cash secured put for a slight profit. I believe it's like around $30 that I made off of it. And of course, I bought a bit more REPX and Nubank, and I collected some dividends from Win, TLT, and I rolled out my REPX cash secured put, which I am down pretty bad on. If we take a look at when I sold it, I collected about $47. That's before fees, but I did end up rolling it for another $11. So that's like what, $60-ish when I could have waited just a little bit longer and ended up selling a cash secured put for over $200, but it is what it is. Now, some stocks that I'm actually considering selling some more cash secured puts on are PayPal, Honest, again, Robinhood, actually. Even though Robinhood is already my number one position and I have a lot of capital at risk, I just think that Robinhood in the 40s is just such a good deal that I can't miss out on it. Like, I have to do something, whether it's selling cash secured puts or whatever, or maybe buying some more in a separate brokerage account, whatever. I just want to take advantage of these prices on Robinhood. I already sold a cash secured put on Nike, so I'm going to avoid that. I don't think I'm going to sell a cash secured put on Palantir, but Honest, PayPal, I'm going to be honest, SOFI doesn't really excite me too much, but for sure, I am considering Hood, Honest, and PayPal cash secured puts this week.